brother. I said it was really nice of you to think of me. That was so cute. You stopped by to just do that. Oh, State Fair. Oh, I loved that. Walk you through the ordering system, like not this, like ordering like product for the store. Would you guys want to see like the clipboard and all that, and like how I make my decisions? That might be fun to do. I was in the sun this morning, yeah. Okay, I'll show you guys what I do for that. Let me make this pizza first, and then we can go around and do that. Chat and training. Boot camp one for chat, that's funny. Hi Jason, I'm Juliana. It's based off of so I order every Monday. I put the order through. I sent it to Jason actually, but I take the order, then he just processes it because I'm like one less thing for me to worry about. But I order it Monday. It comes on Tuesday, and then we have the whole week. And then I place the order Monday. It comes on Tuesday, so it's every single week. I was just talking about how Casa works. I was going to do Casa with chat, so you're going to watch what I do, Jason. Like how I decide what I should get, if I should get more, blah, 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 blah. So it's our ordering guide. It was like this. Oh, Camps and Camillus. Yes, that's like OG one in Syracuse. My uncle owns that one. That's one of my favorite ones. That's not from Rochester. Like the main one's here. That's a good one. I grew up going there with my cousins. Okay, so next week, what's the date gonna be? 6, so I want you guys to see everything. Come here. I know I keep taking you on and off, but ow! But, come on. Yeah, I'm fine, I just bumped my elbow. Okay, so this is the order guide. May 8th is next Monday. Yep. So, what I do is this week's already done. I'm doing 5, 8. So the first thing is our mozzarella cheese. Now if I went on the website, I could see how much money this is, like per case. This is at least $100 a case for reference right now. So what I do is I go through this whole thing. Every Monday I order. Yep. So mozzarella cheese is the first thing I'm gonna check. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I keep in mind that it's a Saturday right now. We still have Sunday and Monday. I have 5 cases in here. And I have a little bit in there. The last week I ordered 5. So see that? I ordered 5 and I have 5 left. I'm probably gonna go through a box, 2 boxes at least by Tuesday, depending on how busy it is. They have like a super busy Sunday, or I know I have a big order on Monday, you're gonna want to order more cheese. To be safe, I'm just gonna order 5 because I did last week, I did the week before. I also have noticed a decrease in the cheese, or just like in the order in general. In the beginning, I was still getting used to the store and understanding it. But since I've been making every single pizza, I've been doing pretty much everything here in the last couple of weeks, which means that I kind of have a flow of what I need to order for the store. Me and the store are starting to be connected in a way. But another thing is, if you're training new people, or if there's a new pizza maker, new pizza makers always use more cheese. It's just like what happens. So you'll go through more cheese, which means you're spending more money, which means you need to teach them, hey, don't use more cheese. If you need to order more cheese, it means you probably had a busier week, or if you had the same numbers as you had last week, you probably just sold more pizza, or maybe there's a new pizza maker, they're using too much cheese. So this is where you have to think about things. Oh, I just got another order. 2 12s. Well, it looks like the world doesn't want me to show you the rest right now. I'll make it, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna do 5. Then here we have provolone and American cheese. Now, let me tell you this. We haven't done provolone and American cheese. I still have a bunch. We don't really do as many subs here. The only person eating American cheese around here has been me with my my chicken sandwiches, so we're good on that. If we run out of American cheese, life will go on, so it's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Provolone's fine. Unless we get like some huge order of subs, this is gonna last forever. Say I do run out of this cheese, I can just run to the grocery store, pick some up before work, and be mindful about keeping my casa bill low. So yeah, I don't need to do any of that. Fresh mozzarella, that's my G's cheese one, which I'll show you. So, do you guys like this whole talk through? Is this fun for you? The McG. Is this fun, or is this too much at once? Is it interesting? You like it? Okay. See this? This is the fresh mozzarella. It's a block of cheese. Now, it doesn't last forever. There's a lot of it, but I have to make sure that I'm using it on sliced pies, making sure I'm using less of this so we don't order as much cheese, but we're using that type of cheese. Not only is it something different, but also this is gonna go bad, and that's expensive cheese, so we need to use it in place. You just gotta be mindful, basically. We'll do some POV today. I'm feeling it. We didn't work this morning, so I have more energy to do this right now. Okay, I do need 2 12s. See, so now that's my tuna fish. So now, while I'm doing the order, I like to do the order throughout a shift, which means like right now I'm going to this fridge, and I can kind of keep a mental note of how much pepperoni I got. I got a lot of cup and char. I got a lot of good, regular. One thing I will say is no matter what store I've managed and done the order at like 4 or 5 different locations, I always order pepperoni. Don't care if I have a billion, I will always order pepperoni. Cup and char, I mean, if you don't go through it, if you are using it, you're going through it, you're doing the FIFO method, first in, first out, you're good. If you're not mindful of that, that is just gonna go bad, and you're just burning the money in your wallet as a business owner. You wanna be so mindful. Even now, like right now, I should shut that. You gotta be mindful of these things, because they stay fresher longer. Not only is it better ingredients, the pizzas are gonna come out better, everything's gonna be better. That's how it works. Just don't be stupid. That's my advice. Don't be stupid. Use your brain. Be a human. Use common sense. Don't be stupid. Don't be lazy. When I say don't be stupid, that means don't be lazy. Because I feel like everybody knows, shut it if you're not using it right now. Like, do that. That wasn't, rocket science. Don't be stupid. Changed my life. Yeah. Yeah, Raymore, yes. If you run out of something, you can borrow from a different store. The one problem with that is, you know, you want to be able to have enough for you. I think the best type of store is one that has enough for you, but then also enough to help someone out. Me and Mike have been working very closely together. If he runs out of something, I've been spotting him. Maybe we're being a little bit too lax with the Costco order lately because I know I can ask him and we're always seeing each other and he knows he can always ask me, which is totally fine. I mean, come on. You know, like tonight, say he runs out of something, tonight he could come here and just say, I need to borrow this for tomorrow, and I'd be like, okay. And then I could do the same thing with him. The only thing is his store is a lot busier than this one, which is great, and I'm willing to help him because I just want to see him grow, and if another store asks for help, of course I would give it. But like, you know, I work very closely with Mike, so that's why that kind of makes more sense. This is hard. This part's hard. To do this one-handed right now. Oh, I forgot that was in there. Sorry. Look at that. No, the order comes out of only the budget of that store. It does not come out of a big pot. So it comes out of this store for, you know, that week. Like this store would pay its own order, you know. My brother showed me, it was like a percent of the sales for the week. Like you want to get a certain percent. So if this store did a certain amount of sales, you want to keep it under a certain percent, and then, you know, you're in good shape financially, like for payroll and paying other things. So yeah. No, you wouldn't, Raymore. There's too many. It's dice. Yeah, I learned about all this finance managing. Like, I learned how to do ordering and run a store when I was like 17, 18, understanding all the numbers. So my brother taught me, he was like, well, if you own the store, whoever owns the store, if they keep the CASA under a certain percent, they can throw like the extra $200 to $300 in their pocket if they do it right. If they had higher sales, their CASA was low, then you make more money for the week. But one thing with that is, say like, oh, I don't need to get boxes this week, I can wait next week. Or oh, I don't need to get pepperoni this week, I'll wait next week. Then that bill's gonna be 10 times more, right? You gotta be smart. You gotta do a little bit each week. You can't underdo it. You should never overdo it. You should always be prepared. Like boxes, you should get every week. It's never gonna go bad. You always need a pizza box. That's something you should always have, you know? Like I always have a lot of slice boxes. I also have a lot of slice boxes because I hate running out of them. That is the worst thing in the entire world. I hate not having boxes because when you're doing the slice rush, it just ruins everything and I hate it. So I don't like to do that. I always like to make sure there's slice boxes. Yes, Raymore, it has helped the store out a lot. I've had a lot of people come in here because they know they watch the stream. I've had people find out about cams because of my stream. There's a lot. Also, it just makes the brand look cooler. It looks new age. It doesn't look like Ma and Pa, or like, it doesn't look like, oh, like established 1940, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's like, oh, okay, like they're out here. This is like LA vibes. Like, it looks like we are more cultured. I don't know how to explain it. Like, this is just more young, youthful vibe, and it's a pizzeria, and like, that's not a thing. So, I like to stand out in that way. And I think it's definitely helped a lot. Yeah, customers can taste the sauce, alright? That's how you taste the love. Yes, H King, precisely. back to this. So, fresh matcha, we're not getting. Grated cheese, we're fine. If we run out, we're fine. Feta cheese, I think I have to get. It. Let's check the feta cheese situation. So then I go over here. This is where I keep the feta. This is my feta. I could get away with it for one more week. So now what I'm gonna do, like I can use this next week and I'd be fine. So what I'm gonna do is not put it on for this week, but I'm gonna put it in for the following week. So I don't forget that I should order it for the following week. And then I like to check my skills. It's medium sauce. So I like to check my skills. So see this? Where is it? Feta cheese? Okay. See feta cheese? This is a CRN number, like when you put it into the website to order and stuff. Again, I don't do this anymore because I just can't handle it all. So Jason does it. I write down what we need and I send him what we need to order. So feta cheese. So I'm not doing it next week, but I'm going to do it, or for this week, but I'm doing it the following week. Because, yeah. And then I want to see how well my projections were because when I have to place the order for this week, I want to see if it's like right on the money. Maybe I can wait another week. I'm pretty sure we have to order it that week because I don't want to wait too many weeks. Okay. Butter. Butter is what we use for the fried dough. Also, butter is super expensive nowadays. It's crazy. Jason said this was like the most expensive thing. There's a lot in there, so it's fine. So that's okay. Feta doesn't last too long, but I have recently got that. I didn't order it from here. I picked it up at a store, and I know that it's still fine. But thank you for your concern. Also, look, I ordered butter 3 weeks ago. See that? So, like, there's no way I'm going through the whole tub in 3 weeks. Eggs I don't order eggs here. I pick them up at the market because they're so expensive, so I'd rather just get those. Okay, sauce. Pomarola. I've made the executive decision that we're not doing this anymore, so that doesn't exist. Pizza sauce. Notice how I order one every single week. That's kind of a trend. You kind of need pizza sauce. What do you do if you run out of pizza sauce? Literally, you go out of business. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the pizza sauce. So this is where I keep it. There's 2 left. It takes 2 cans to make 1 sauce. These over here are like marinaras and stuff, so I don't need to touch those, but I definitely need another thing of sauce. Which is good. We're going through the sauce. This is good. It's, you know, so with a can, you can see here as well. I call it butter. Margarine, yeah, I don't do that. Hi, Dome Quack! Dome Quack, we're going over how I do the ordering for the store every week. So, super heavy pizza sauce. I'm going to get one. It doesn't tell you on here, but on the website, it says how many come in a case. So in a case, there's 6 cans. So that means that I have 3 buckets of sauce I can make with it, plus the 2 I have back there, which is 4 buckets of sauce, and that's a lot of sauce. When you guys hear me say bucket of sauce, it's when you see me have these. See this? In here, look how much sauce. We make this by hand. It goes literally up to like there. That's a lot of sauce. So we've been doing good on that. And then while I'm here, I know I'm going to get to the pizza sauce mix. I just ordered this, so we have a lot. And then dough mix. We have so much. I ordered an extra one because I didn't have a huge order or a Casa order. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to want to use this money wisely. I know I'm going to have to make dough again at some point. Let me just buy more yeast. So that's how you're smart about things. Order the foods, what weight does it come in? Pounds. Sorry. Thank you. This is America. You looking for cheese? Yeah. You gotta open a new, Parmesan? Yeah. It's now in there. I'm sorry, the sub bench, it's in there now. It's hidden. Sorry, I moved stuff. POV? Yeah, POV. I'm showing them this. Thank you, Chad, for saying bless you. Okay, so we just talked about sauce. I will be ordering another case of those cans. And then, it's kind of out of order. I kind of hate this. Oh, black olives. Do we have a can back there? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Because I didn't order it this week. I think I need definitely black olives. I don't think it's back there. Okay, flour. So flour, this can tell you a lot about the store. Typically, you should be making dough every single day. You should make dough every single day. How do you make dough? You need a whole bag of flour. I've been ordering 5. I got 7 a while ago because not only do you need a full bag of flour for the dough batch, but you also need flour over here, right? When I stretch the pizzas. So I like to fill this bad boy with flour. So when you see me duck under here, it's because I'm grabbing flour for the bowl. So you can't just do it based on how much you make dough every day. Like, you need to make sure you have flour when you stretch the pizza, flour when you put it on the peel, flour when you, for a lot of reasons. You see? You understand? Yeah, flour for my flour hour couch. Is that what it sounds like? I'm just saying what I've learned from this.
Like we're in business class.
Yeah.
Like, hey, walk through now.
Yeah, I learned a lot. This is a lot. And actually, when I went to college for like media management, which I call the fun part of business. But I learned like some business stuff and things I would learn in class. I would literally leave class, come to the pizzeria, and apply what I learned, which was kind of fun because I know a lot of like people like. You're applying it to things right now?
Yeah. Like when I'm at home, when I'm doing stuff with my dad and that, and I'm like trying to figure out what he's doing at work and what he needs for measurement wise, like inside of like he does like a lot of handiwork inside of the house.
So you can like apply it.
Yeah.
See, that's so fun.
I'm president of woodwork club, so.
Hey. Yeah. Okay. Garlic knots, yeah. So right now we have 5 bags of flour. Would you look at that? So the flour situation and the cheese situation is kind of similar when you think about it. So he made dough today. I'm probably not going to have him make dough tomorrow. Yeah, we have to skip it though. So the thing is now, the weekends are kind of slow here, but it's busier during the week. So if he makes a dough tomorrow, this dough's all gonna like not be, you don't want super fresh dough, you don't want old dough. You want middle-aged dough. We love a middle-aged dough. So, good. Sorry. I'm not gonna have him make dough, I'm gonna have to make dough Monday. So we skip tomorrow. Monday, that would put us at 4 bags of flour. What basil? Wait, what basil? KMC, what basil? Oh, did I say LOL? Hey there! Oh, where did I put it? Oh, yeah, I put LOL for basil. That's a joke. Chat knows about this. LOL. We don't need basil. Anyway, I'm not making dough tomorrow. We're gonna use it Monday, which put us at 4, and then we're gonna probably make it Tuesday, maybe. Long story short, I'm gonna put us at 6 because we've been a little busier, and I'm just gonna put 6 bags of flour. Again, flour is something you can order extra of. Not too much because flour will go bad at some point, but you know, flour's fine. The basil fiasco. Buffalo chicken. Can I get some W's? Also, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow. What are you doing? Don't forget to follow. Quality content. Look at this. POV, business advice over here, how to run your pizzeria, how to run any business, food specific. Look at that. Don't forget to follow. Also, don't forget to sub with Prime. Prime subbers. You can use it on me. I won't tell anyone. That's my new thing I'm going to start saying. Okay. So, we have... Now, hey, I don't have my clipboard. Usually I have a clipboard. Again, I wasn't thinking that I was going to stay at the store, but here we are. So I don't have a clipboard. Okay, so I'm going to get 6 flour. Dough mix, we looked in there. See, I had it 2 weeks ago. A lot comes in that, so I'm not going to get that this week. Chopped garlic. Can anyone guess where, time to prime. Can anybody guess where I keep the chopped garlic? Have you seen me use chopped garlic before? I put it on pizza. Does anybody know where I keep it in the pizzeria? Has anyone seen me use it? In the fridge, in the butter. No, not in the butter. Yes, Kristen, great job. Under here, yes, good job. So chopped garlic, I keep right here. This will last me until probably Mike proposes to me, so that'll be good. This ish is fine, so that's fine. We're gonna keep that there. So, you have nightmares of this sheet? Okay, so chopped garlic is a no-go. Basil, again, LOL. That's my first grandchild will be able to taste that basil. Okay, red pepper, ground cinnamon. Cinnamon, what do we use the cinnamon for here? Why would I have cinnamon? Does anybody know? Hi, Pee-Pee. Does anybody know? Crazy slice. Fried dough. Great job, Jet. Great job. You guys are doing so well. Yeah, cinnamon, sugar, confectionery sugar, yes. Red pepper, that's for people to put it on because they're adding stuff to their slices. Here is where this would be. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I have all the spices up here. These literally last forever too. I'll probably have to order this, like new things of the spices and cinnamon and all that. Probably after summer. Maybe like August I'll have to order more. Excuse me. So yeah, none of that. Ketchup, I ordered a couple weeks ago. The only person who's been really having it is me, so that's fine. Okay, dough oil versus fryer oil. Dough oil. This is for when we make the dough. You guys see me put oil in the dough. What else do I use oil for? Does anybody know from paying attention to stream? Dough oil. Dough oil. Wings. The dough pans. Yes, the dough pans. Correct. So, when we make the dough, I have this here. You guys see? This is the dough oil that I get. Cora. This is what it looks like. So 90% vegetable oil, 10% olive hummus oil. This is how much I have in here. You can't really tell. It's like here. You see it? It's right there. This will last, will be fine for probably 2 weeks. It might be smart to get it like not this week but next week. I also pour oil into here as well as the dough. So this is our oil brush. This is how I oil the pans. The reason we oil the pans is, why, chat? Why do we oil the pans? Why do I oil this? Why would I oil that? See that? Why? Why would I do that? No sticky. Good job, chat. And why do I put a top over it? Why would I have something with nothing in it? Why would I do this? Why would I do that? What's the importance of having a random that? Why? Why would I do that? So no air. Good job, chat. That's our spaceship. Okay, so let's look back at this. So dough oil. I ordered. See, look at this. So I ordered this at $4.16. It's almost been a month. So I'm not gonna do it next week. I'll probably do it the following week. So I'm gonna keep that there and see how well I'm doing. Wow!
I think you need to add Kit Kats and Oreos to that list. A.
Currents, thank you! Thank you, Currents. I appreciate that. And yeah, I need some sugar. That would be cool if I could order that. That would be dangerous. Hi, Mo! Okay, so maybe the following week. Sometimes I even put a cute little question mark. I bet I'll need it. I'm not going to do that, but that's what I would do. Okay. Alright, so, fryer oil. Why do we need to even change fryer oil? Why does that matter? I can say oil. Look at this. This was cleaned like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Already dirty. I can't show you, but I want to show you guys a little tip. Jason actually showed me. Oh, Marco actually showed me. I can't put it in here because this one's on, clearly. But the way you can tell if fryer oil is clear, I mean, this one clearly you can see, but you take a little cup like this. See that? It looks a lot dirtier like this, but if you look at it from here, it's clear. Look how beautiful that looks. but it doesn't look as clear when you look down at it like that, right? It's all about perspective. So this oil's good. Now, see how clean that was? This looks so dirty to you probably, but if I were to do this little trick, I'm sure it wouldn't be as bad as it looks. Does that make sense? Did that make sense to you? Well, anyway, I always order oil. Looks like this. Also, chat. Oh, is this from the other day? That's a Pop-Tart. I always order oil because I want this cleaned every single week. It looks like this. See, in a jug. Something I wanted to say to you guys was, if you're interested in like how the whole ordering process works and stuff, you guys should tune in on Tuesday in the morning for my AM stream Tuesday, because that's when we get the order, so you can kind of see like the flow of this stuff. So tune in on Tuesday to see how that ish goes. Also, if you're interested in when I stream and stuff, I update my stream schedule every week in the Discord. There's a little schedule thing that says, or a little channel in my Discord called Schedule. Check it out. God bless the mods. Look at me being a pro streamer right now. Okay, fryer oil. So notice the trend. I order it every single week. So I'm gonna order it again because we have to do that every single week. Ooh, okay, now we get into the fryer stuff. Let's look at this. My streamer. Okay, so now I'm just gonna throw that there. I also have current schedule here, and I update all the hours. Total hours for the week were 41, not counting myself. 41 hours of people who are not me. I was also training this week. The goal, if you're managing a pizzeria or a store in general, if you are not increasing sales, if you're not so busy where you need help, so you need to like put more hours, this number better go down. So what do you notice? Every day this week I asked Isabella, I was like, hey, do you want to go home early? Yeah. Hey, do you want to go home early? Yeah. Hey, do you want to go home early? Yeah. Hey, do you want to go home early? Yeah. So you're always asking, you're always bringing this number. This number should always go down. Unless you get a huge order, this number should always go down. You should always be cutting hours. Unless, or if you're not cutting hours, your store should look spotless. So like, look at, can we give W's for Patty right now? Look at her. Patty, I love, like, obviously you guys see me talking to you. She's just doing her thing. I don't got to tell her what to do. We're not playing Sims. Like, she just knows what to do. So shout out to her. So if Patty wants to leave early, she could, but at the same time, I trust her as an employee because she just like knows what to do. Like, so she can stay. If she wants to leave, that's okay too, but as long as everything gets done, if she wants to leave, she could, but technically she could stay if she wanted to, but she's good. She's great. But that's kind of like what you want all the employees to be like, so she's awesome. Okay, anyway, that was just a little rant. So lower payroll. Not only are we lowering payroll, we're paying attention to CASA. This has nothing to do with raising sales, upselling yet. This is just the foundation of running a business. Your payroll and your ordering right now. This is like everything else is second. Okay, so we are looking at the fried stuff. Mod 6 pizza logs, all this stuff. So this is our freezer. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Ugh. Okay, it's kind of messy because it's tiny. This is so small. Every other cams either has a walk-in freezer or a double-doored freezer like this. This is the first store that has this. We were testing it out. So, yeah. Okay, so boneless wings. There's a lot of orders. I wouldn't necessarily, like, think about it. You got to think about the trend of the store. That's another thing. When I came into this location, I was like, how many boneless wings? Every store is a little different. Like, I know, like, these are pretty popular. Pizza logs aren't super popular at this location, but they are at Mike's store. Like, just different stores have different things. Mod 6 we were just looking at. This is hard to do with one hand. I'm sorry. This is all full of Mod 6. There's 3 full bags right now, and they're frozen, so they're fine. So Mod 6 are good. Boneless look good. We're definitely going to have to order boneless, not this week, but next week. This is an example of, I could order this week. I don't need to. I know I'm going to have to order it the following week, but I don't need to order it this week. So what am I going to do? I am not going to order it, but that means that I have extra money to play with because I'm not ordering this. I could, because I could just freeze this. It's not going to go bad, right? I mean, unless I'm freezing it for a year, but like, this is fine. But I'm not necessarily going to order this because I want to make sure that my percentages are good and stuff. So like, I'm not going to order that this week. This chicken fingers I did not order. I should have ordered this week, but guess why they're going low? Can anybody guess why the chicken tenderloins are... Do you guys know why I am going through these? Yeah, the McG. So listen, this is another thing. This is a problem, actually. Not a problem. You guys know I don't get paid for working at this location, all that stuff. I'm just helping my family, which is fine. So I'm like, my payment is I'm going to eat some chicken tenders. I'm going to do this. I get to eat for free. That is just what happens, right? I get to do this. If I was owning this business, and this feels like the store, I own it, right, with like the product. I'm trying to get the sales up. I'm trying to get the numbers up, whatever. This to me, if I was like super crazy about it, I'd be like, I can't even eat any of the products. I can't do this because like these are expensive. And like if I were to be really mindful, I would be like, okay, I'm only eating slices that we should throw out. Like that's the kind of mentality. If you're struggling that much, you don't eat any of this. You're not allowed to. This is for the customers. The store is doing well. I don't have to not have this. I also want to just have this because I feel I deserve to have a McJicken. I've been loving that ish. But, sorry, you got it, Patty, thank you. But I will say at one point, chat, when there was one location that was like gonna close because it was doing so poorly and like someone, like we didn't have a manager looking at all the stuff properly. My dad was overseeing like a billion stores. It was a lot. So my brother and I, he could tell you stories about this. We didn't eat any of the product. We didn't eat any of the product. We were so, I don't know what the word is. It's not, I don't know how to say it in a G-rated way. We were so nitpicky. Like the only things we would eat were like the slices that looked the worst. Like we wanted everything perfect. Frugal? Not frugal. That sounds, I guess, it's like a different word. Conservative, not even frugal, not strict. Mindful, tight, disciplined is a different word. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say it because it's not G-rated, but so like, yeah, I guess you're understanding. We didn't eat any of the product. Like you guys see me eat the cheese every now and then. Like, okay, like it's very expensive cheese. You guys know that, but like I'm going to eat it. The store's not like going to close tomorrow. Like the store's doing awesome. The store's making money. The one store that my brother and I were working every single hour to raise the sales and cut the payroll to nothing to like keep the store afloat just to pay for rent. That's when like I was not eating cheese. I was not eating anything. I would reuse so much. Like I was so, I don't know the word. I guess when I'm saying like this, it sounds frugal. Like I was very, huh? Yeah, it was very stressful. But no, I'm talking about how I was very mindful. I didn't want to waste anything. Like this mindset was instilled into me when I was like 16. I was 16 years old learning about that. Yeah, I know. So I learned that in business and that now I can apply that. And I think it's really important. And that's what I try to tell my franchisees, Chad, is like, I've been through like really bad times in the pizzeria. I like I said, the store could have closed. And me and my brother didn't go in there and work every hour and try to get the sales up and you know, do the ordering strategically and cut payroll and all these things. I had to learn because I had no choice but to learn. And I think that's a huge lesson that I learned and I'm very grateful for because I feel like you might be listening to this and being like, oh, that makes sense. But it doesn't really make sense until you live it. Until it's life or death, that's when you really have to apply these things. And I learned that the hard way, but it was really important that I did learn that because now I can apply that. And I feel like I'm credible for you guys to listen to me because that was a really hard time. And my franchisees, I'm credible to them because they know I've been through this. And I don't know, to speak about these things, I've been there. So, no, I'm not a chest cam. I'm holding you guys with my hand. Yeah, it was a lot. The store did stay open. The store is doing great. We didn't close that store. But it was tough because we had a great manager. That manager dipped. I don't know, got pregnant. There was like this whole, whatever, personal stuff, stopped. There was another one that came in, couldn't go, whatever. Long story short, there was literally nobody but me and my brother. I remember sitting at the table with my dad and my family, and he was like, I need help. Like, I need help from you guys. And I was like young. I was like, I don't want to do this. But that was the first real moment in my life where I was like, I got to help my family. So I went in there. It was the first time I worked with my brother all the time. He was my boss. I was very young. I was very stupid. I was not fun to work with because I was just like, I thought I was too good for it. Not too good. I was just like, I was a kid. I was like, I want to hang out with my friends. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this. Like, but I had to learn, young, and I'm grateful because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't want to know the type of girl that I would have been. So shout out to problems, I guess. They make us who we are, and I'm proud of the fact that I had to go through that mess. Okay, back to this. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We got fries out here. All this stuff is frozen again. This fries don't go through that much. We got like, I'd say another month on these probably. Yeah, I'm eating profits. Yeah, what about it? We got bacon to last us forever. Sausage and chicken. Now this is the one thing. Can someone tell me why we would never want to run out of chicken specifically, or bacon? Why would we not want to run out of chicken? Why would we not want to run out of chicken? Buffalo chicken, okay. Yeah. What else? Yes, the buffalo, it's a big seller, yeah. I don't want to run out of chicken. We put out, you guys see every day, the pies I want out here, always cheese, which there's one slice left. That's a sage. So look at this. This is a very sad cheese, right? Now, if I was hungry when I was working with my brother, I'd be like, okay, this looks like an amazing slice, but I can't eat that because that's for the customer, and I want the customers to think that the pizza's always perfect like this, never looks like this. So I would eat this, which is really sad to think about because I worked my butt off, and I feel like nowadays when I look at a slice of pizza, I get the best one because I deserve the best one. Like, that's how I look at myself now. I don't care. They're all good. I should get that, But back in the day, I would take this slice and I would eat this slice, and that's how much my mind was trained because we were struggling. Anyway, we always have pepperoni, garlic pepperoni, sweet and tangy chicken bacon. So we always need chicken and bacon. We always need buffalo chicken, big seller. So we need to have chicken at all times. Now that chicken is frozen. We have 2 full bags. Another thing is we've been saving on toppings because I'm distributing them very well. I gotta fill this though, see? So let me show you this. You gotta distribute it properly, and then also don't use too much of it, right? But then what's funny? You guys always say, I always hear you guys say, G never skimps on the toppings. I always hear chat say that. See, now I only have 1 bag left. That means I'm gonna have to get one because I'm gonna have to open this for the bench right now. But you guys always say that. You guys always say don't skimp on the toppings, but guess what? Some people put way too much. You need to do it specific. You have to be mindful because not only do you not want to be frugal with the toppings you put on your slices, you also don't want to spend the money you're going to throw it out anyway or just using too much. How much are you going to put on for double pizza? How is it profitable if you're using so many toppings? Then the pizza's just not profitable at that point. So it's a lot. Okay, what was I going to say? This, we don't need any of this. We have a lot of bread. We have a lot of french fries. We have a lot of pizza logs, mod sticks. We good on that. Okay, so this side. Are you guys enjoying this? Having fun? I kind of want to sit for a second because my feet hurt. Okay. Pizza logs, they're like Italian egg rolls. I feel like. Yeah, okay, you like it. Are you learning something? You're learning stuff? This is good. Okay, ooh, this is a good one. Wings. I have to get up again. We break down COGS every single week. We have a little, it's called the weekly recap. Jason actually puts all the percentages and stuff together. So every week we see those. Shout out to the Jason Pizza. I'm not going to show you guys because, some things are private. So I will not be showing the numbers and stuff like that. But we get to see it every single week. And we see, every franchisee gets to see other pizzerias, like our pizzerias. So like Mike, Jason, all the other franchisees can see exactly what I'm doing for Kaza at this location. It's not a secret. We all know each other's business. It's all out in the open. So the reason for that is you're like, oh, that'd be embarrassing. No, it keeps everybody on their toes. It keeps all the franchisees on their toes. And it's good, and you can learn from each other. And, you can see, we got a phone. We can see, what's it called? Maybe one of the stores that has way too high of Kaza. That means we can all come together. There's always proof in the numbers. We can always come together and we can like teach them, you know, hey, what are you doing for that? I've been getting 1 case of wings a week. We didn't sell too many wings this week, but you don't want to run out of wings, so we're gonna get wings. Yeah, no, you can't quarterly. Well, I don't blame them because it's a lot of work to do that. Jason tells me all the time. I don't like that type of thing. I like to examine charts and stuff, but I don't like to put them together. See how I get 1 case of wings a week? You see that? 1 case of wings a week, yeah. And again, this store, you guys know, isn't super popping. It's not looking like it's so busy. Like I'm not making pizzas right now. It's Saturday, okay, all that. We just got an order. But this store is very, very profitable. We're operating in a way that, I say this a lot. I've said this multiple times already, but I will emphasize it. The fact that it's so small, it's quality over quantity here. So because we have a very efficient building, we have a very efficient model, we are smart with our ordering, all that type of thing. The fact that we're getting the amount of orders that we are, we're still doing very well. But imagine if that's doubled, right? Imagine if it, you gotta start, it's all about foundation. This is the same thing as life. Everything's connected. It's always about the foundation. Always, 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 always. Okay, wings. I'm ordering that. Boneless wings, what did I say about that? I'm gonna do it the following week. We don't need it. Diced chicken. Ah, I missed a week there. I'm actually gonna get another one. Chicken fingers, look at that. I didn't make that mark yet. I told myself I didn't order this week. You see that? I didn't order that week, but I knew I was gonna have to order the following week. So that means I saved the money on the chicken fingers from last week, but I probably spent it somewhere else, but I stayed in the percentage lines. So chicken fingers, we're ordering this week. Cam sausage, I ordered last week. I don't necessarily think we're gonna need it for next week. We have 2 full bags. Actually, let's look at this. Okay, so this is another thing I'm gonna teach you. So, sausage is a pretty popular pizza topping, right? You guys know how I make slice pies every day on the counters. I mix it up, I use sausage, sometimes I use this. Sausage is a meat. I don't want to use too much sausage on those slice pies. I'm going to use it, but I'm not going to make like every pie a sausage pie. I'm going to be mindful because I know meat is expensive. Say someone orders a pie with sausage on it, I want to make sure I have sausage for that. I can always throw pepperoni out there. People come into the store, they're looking for cheese or they're looking for pepperoni. Sometimes they're looking for buffalo chicken. Sausage isn't necessarily a topping that I need to put on the slice pie counter. I can put alternatives, right? I've been putting a lot of meatballs out there. That's something that's great. And meatballs are less expensive now than sausage. I always ask Jason, I'm like, what are the prices? Because I can't see on this and I don't go online. I just ask him. So I'm trying to be smart about the slices that I put out there, right? All the slices that we have are the same price. They used to be different based on the topping amount. Oh, we got garlic knots. But now they're all the same price, so I don't like have to put sausage. Like it could work for either. Like I'll show you. I gotta show you some examples. Oh, did I almost just hit you in the face?
I went by shaking my hands to dry them off, and I see the door.
That's some wise open. Oops. Oh, we just got another order. Boneless wings, see? And then we got ham. So now I gotta keep in mind these things. Sausage, look. Sausage and meatball. I was literally just talking about that. And then we look in the bench. Look, so I only have that much meatball, or sausage. I have enough for this pizza, but I have to open a new bag. That means I'm gonna have half a bag open. Should I order another thing of 2 bags of the sausage? I don't know. Pineapple. There's a lot of things. So what I do, Chad, is I kind of, while I'm making these orders, I'm like, okay, I'm triple checking. I know I already went through all of the frozen stuff, but I'm just gonna look again and be like, did I miss something? Because, you know, I wanna make sure I do the ordering right. This is annoying. Something wrong with that freezer. Everything's so cold. Let me put you guys up here just for these orders and you can charge a little bit. We'll go back to this. You guys liking the Kaza hour? The Kaza hour chat? Oh yeah, we get busy. Okay, that'll have to wait for a little bit. That's great. Oh, I love that. I love that you guys are liking this. We'll do more point of view, don't worry. I'm just getting a little busy right now. That's another thing. Technically, I should have 2 pizza makers, or 1 person doing the oven, 1 person stretching. I can do the work of 2 people. What happens with that though? Balance. I get tired. I overwork myself. But guess what? The payroll's good. Pick your battles. You know? Sometimes you could put someone on. Like right now, if I really wanted to, I could work this whole shift alone. And you guys have seen me do that. For my sanity purposes, do I want to do that? No. For payroll purposes, do I want to do that? Yeah. So you got to think about what your dollar is giving you. Right now, paying Patty is paying for my sanity. Okay, I don't have to worry about getting the phone. I can pay more attention to my chat and talking about these types of things. I can do this more at my leisure because someone could get the door if it comes in. So you got to think about the value. So payroll now is going up because she's here, but production's going up too, right? Like maybe my pizzas are coming out better. Yeah! I get bathroom breaks, that's true too. Yeah, I think, and what I think is interesting is what I forget, and I wish I want to start reflecting on more. Not everybody knows these things, and it's interesting to me, but it's also like I grew up around this, and I forget that other people didn't grow up around this. I'm like, oh, so I'm kind of credible at some point for this. Like, you know, this is interesting, and I want to share my knowledge, and I know a lot of people have questions about it, and you know, and that's another thing people ask me all the time, like, are you scared people are going to copy you, people this? You know what, the world needs more efficiency. Please copy, please do it. The world needs to be more efficient and think this way. It works for us.